as we get ready to see this football booted away. Out to kick it'll be the place kicker, Aiden McGuire. And we are off from Fairfield. Line drive kick. Taken deep by the Firebirds. We'll run it out to the left sideline. Past the 35 to the 40. To midfield, shoved out of. We'll see Bolden in the shotgun to get this game started from the 47-yard line. See some end around stuff. That'll be Ben Minnick. Ends up taking the handoff. He'll be wrapped up. That's a loss of 3 yards back to the 50-yard line. To play after play number 1. See Bolden and Gonzalez, the man in the backfield. See play action. Bolden looking to throw. Has time. Ends up being hit. That was a big play by number 11, Josh Muppin. Able to get back there, and the QB hit resulting in a sack on Mitch Bolden. They're now back on their own side of the ball field. Back-to-back plays going for losses, and now Lakota West in a very heavy deficit, a third and very long. It'll be officially 3rd and 17 to start the ball game. And now Fairfield defense looking to come up and put this one to rest, as Lakota West's first drive not exactly going to plan. See them get set for the punt. Ben Minnick, the Notre Dame commit, takes it. We saw Coach Bolden give him the green light last week on the fake punt. We will not see one there, as that's a very high kick going to fly out of bounds around the 20-yard line. So we will see the punt team. Now to the untrained eye, it may look like Fairfield's going to go for it. You will notice that is Talon Fisher, who is doing the punting this season for Fairfield. He boots that one away. As always, the return man, Brendan Remy, back deep, taking it for the Firebirds. Going to get it up across the 50. Across that 45 of Fairfield territory. It looks at about the 20-yard line. We now approach the 7-minute mark in the first quarter. That one away. Looked like he shanked it a little bit, goes out of bounds. Looked like before the 30 of Fairfield territory. So fair second offensive drive underway. First play negated by the penalty. They now set back 5 yards. We'll see a handoff. That's Jordan Jackson to the right side. Finds a hole to the 40. Lowers his helmet. Looks to push past that Fairfield 40. And indeed he does get it. So game 237 yards on the ground heading into today's ball game. We'll see that snap taken by Talon Fisher. The mobile man takes it up the middle. Nearly gets through that West defensive line, but Jacob Asbeck, the man there to wrap him up at the knee. Plays nearly 2,000 total team rushing yards. They sit at 1,894 on the season. We'll see the jet sweep handoff to who else but Jordan Jackson. He'll eventually be wrapped up. Looked like a WWE power slam right there, but it will be 4th down, no gain on the play.
He's one of the best cornerbacks on this team, and he constantly stops that other team.
We'll see the punter and quarterback, Talon Fisher, booted up. He has 862 punt yards heading into tonight's game. That'll be Brendan Remy evading tacklers back there inside the 10. Flag thrown. So it'll be wrapped up inside the 10. We'll see what that long run.
Yes, it would have. Here we come down with the play, though. Mitch Bolden set, looking at a bit of a gun formation.
Bolden play action. Looks to throw. To the right sideline. That is caught. We are back. It'll be the Notre Dame man, Ben Minnick, looking to get this one away. It'll be Lakota West's 3rd punt of the ball game, coming on their 3rd offensive drive. See the snap taken. Booted away, the best punt so far of the day from the Irish commit. That'll be caught around the 15. Return man trying to spin out of that, not quite going to get there. That you can never tell on those low snaps whether or not they elect to run it. Talon Fisher entering today with 91 carries. We'll see that play running to the right sideline. That'll be a 1st down and a whole lot more. So a 1st down. That was Talon Fisher on the quarterback keeper running it. And we still have yet to see a score in tonight's ball game. We'll see Talon Fisher take the snap, looks to throw towards the west sideline, hits his man. That'll be a 1st down and quite a bit more. Braden Shanklin on the catch. Enters today. Fisher and Jackson come out in the backfield. See, that's Justers Faticky in the backfield in motion. But we will see Talon Fisher keep that one up the middle. That is a 1st down. We'll see Fisher and Jackson looking to pick up 3 yards, keep the chains moving. No surprise handoff. Jordan Jackson stuffed by the West defensive front. Mike Brankamp, we've said his name so many times today. 4 of 4 on-field goals, his longest of 35. This one, they're snapping it from the 15-yard line, so a 32-yard kick on the way. Snap is good, hold is up, kick is up, and it is good. So Fairfield an early lead, 3-0. Our job of holding in the first quarter. They bent but did not break in quarter number 2 so far, allowing those 3 points. And we are off. It's a short squib kick taken by Drew Minnick. He'll get it up to about the Firebirds 40-yard line. 9 to gain. See Brennan Remy on the sideline closest to us on that Fairfield side. Throw across the middle from Bolden. That's going to be caught. That's Scotty Johnson in Fairfield territory. Well up. See what the Firebirds draw up on 1st and 10. Both teams back out, lined up, ready to go. See Junior Gonzalez, the man in motion on the right side of the field. 3 receivers towards that Fairfield sideline. Handoff up the middle. That's Giovanni Wilson, who finds a hole, gets up past the 40-yard line.
Proud to be it. We thank you all for stopping in, and here we are with some more action.
Saw Matthew Humbarger on the tackle for the Fairfield Indians. Now 2nd and 8 after the short carry from Wilson. Pass to Brennan Remy inside the 30, inside the 25. Brennan pushing those defenders all the way down to the 15-yard line. So we'll see 1st and 10 right at the 15-yard line is where they spot that ball. Good job by us seeing where they spot that. Typically we're fighting with the refs over where they spot that ball. We'll see Giovanni Wilson take it right up the middle, able to push some bodies back there. And it looks like the ball came out, and Fairfield's going to say they have it. Indeed they do. So a big turn of events. That ball popped out right out of the hands of Giovanni Wilson.
In high school football, and so that's where Fairfield's going to move to.
See Talon Fisher take the snap, back to throw, under pressure from all sides, but he's going to keep it. Josh Fussell tries to lay out, make the diving stop, but he is unsuccessful. Down the west sideline, Talon Fisher looked like he moved it all the way to the Firebirds 30-yard line. Now they're going to say 1st and 24. So backed up a little bit more than 1st and 20. We say it every week. We're battling with the refs here up in the booth. See Talon Fisher looking to throw towards the west sideline, uncovered. And that'll be an easy 6 points for Fairfield. Jordan Jackson on the west sideline, able to take it to the house. And this place has just exploded. 9-0 now our score. The Indians taking a dominant lead over on the right sideline to Jordan Jackson. Able to turn that one into 7 points as we see Lakota West try and battle back. That one taken by Giovanni Wilson. Steps out of bounds at around the 21-yard line on the board before half, even if it is a Tyler Bond 3-pointer. Bolden and Gonzalez. Bolden takes the low snap across the middle. Hits Ben Minnick to the 40-yard line. That is caught. A first down. Now 35 seconds on the clock as Bolden and the offense going hurry up. We'll see Bolden going to keep it across the 40, pushing to the 50. So not quite into fair. Continue to go hurry up. They do temporarily stop that for the chains moving. So we now see Mitch Bolden all day to throw. Looks across the middle of the field. Hits Brennan Remy, who jumps up and makes an incredible snag. 11. A huge gain for Lakota West. They are now knocking on the door of a potential score before halftime. They have 1 timeout remaining in the half. Low snap taken by Bolden. Looks to throw. Brennan Remy once again on the west sideline. Stumbles. He's inside the 25 seconds left. The 3 points not put up by Lakota West just yet. They did signal the timeout and call it after the kick was up and good. So we apologize for the confusion, but we will now see the real Tyler Bond kick. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up, and it is good.
Tyler Bond, quite an electric player. He's 6 for 6 on field goals, first in the GMC. He has a long 46-yard, once again first. He's just first in all these categories, and he's quite a big leader for West.
Low squib-looking kick as that return taken up past the 25-yard line to about the 26, 27.
See, he's going to develop into a star.
So we see Talon Fisher punting it away. That'll be Brennan Remy. Gonna let it bounce inside the 30 to the 25, almost to the 20. They're trying to push that ball, get a little wind behind it, get it moving. And then Gonzalez, the dynamic duo we talk about every game. We see him in the backfield once again here. Bolden looks to throw, and he looks deep downfield. That's Ben Minnick, the Notre Dame Irish commit, able to wrap that one in. Nearly
so that it can't be tipped or intercepted, and he gets a great play going.
Now 6:35 on the clock, the dynamic duo. Bolden Gonzalez working in the backfield. Takes the handoff. He's going to scramble. He's got room to his left. Across the 10, he's got room, evades a man. That's a Lakota West touchdown. Mitch Bolden, an incredible job using that mobility, and he's able to get one across the goal line for 6. Lakota West right back into the ball game.
Bolden now looks sure in that pocket. He's able to view the field. He saw his multiple receivers running right, so the whole left side of the field's open due to that man defense Fairfield was running. And so he goes out only with the safety to contest.
Far the most electric game we've had other than that one. We'll see what this finish is like, but it could be right up there. See, that'll be that quarterback keeper. That's Talon Fisher on that right sideline. Taper on Benny Powell trying to catch up with him. Takes an angle, but not before Fairfield able to push it into Firebirds territory. A big keeper. We now have 505 concurrent viewers on this stream, by far a high. I think each and every one of you. We'll see Talon Fisher with room to run. Inside the 20, nobody to stop him. That is a Fairfield touchdown. They strike right back at the Firebirds. He crosses the goal line for 6. It's there.
Here we come, big 92 ready to kick it away.
It's Aiden McGuire who booted up the PAT and now gets this kickoff up and away to the right sideline. Fairly short, recovered by Lakota West, making a push for the 30-yard line.
Looks that's what Coach Bolden's going to do. He's going to try pushing, and here we go.
The linemen hunker down. Mitch Bolden under center. He's going to push for it. It looks like he's got it by quite a bit, and those chains are going to get moving, so a big 4th down conversion for the Lakota West Firebirds.
Drives the pile, and right there some great QB play, and now here we are with a new set of downs.
Bolden in the gun once again, takes a snap, back to throw, under pressure, evades a sack, going to run out to his left. He's got some room. Gets about 8 or 9, depending on where he stepped out of bounds. But
ready to see who will win this game and be crowned with the Crosstown GMC matchup.
See, not quite sure if that was a handoff or a keeper play, but it was blown up well before we got to see what it was. Mitch Bolden taking down a big hit in the back.
In a little bit of a gun bunch formation, it seems, with the running back off to the left.
It is loud here in Fairfield. Both sidelines on their feet for this electric game. You see the pass, Giovanni Wilson caught, stumbles around the line to gain 9 interception on the year. Nearly had it, but he dropped it. And now we see a 3rd and 10 for the Firebirds. 29 seconds to play in the 3rd. Bolden to throw, has time. Looks across the middle. That is Ben Minnick, complete. Just shy of the line to gain, maybe by. See Bolden now up at his offensive line. He's going to drop back. So we have 4 receivers out towards that Fairfield sideline, 1 up top. So you see Giovanni Wilson in that number 4 uniform, usually Trent Lloyd. He is not playing today. And Bolden gets to go deep for Giovanni, and that's caught! Lakota West touchdown! A play to turn the tides at Fairfield Alumni Stadium as we are a Tyler Bond sweep of the left leg away from being tied once again, 17-all on the clock here in the 4th quarter. See Tyler Bond able to boot this one away. Brand new ball game here at the start of the 4th quarter. Taking around the 1 or 2 yard line on the return for Fairfield. That's number 4, Kieran Love, brought down just shy of the 20-yard line of Indians territory. He is given by Coach Bolden and this Lakota West coaching staff. Well, you see Talon Fisher in the Fairfield offense. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Fakes the handoff. Looks to throw deep. Finds his man. That is caught. He's going to have it all the way down to the 40-yard line and pass. That's Juicer Svaticki on the catch. Had 29 kicked
them, and Talon capitalized.
So after the big play from this Fairfield offense, 37-yard line now of the Firebirds, we see Jordan balls out! Recovered by Jacob Asbeck. He fell on it. Do they have it? The refs say they do.
It's recovered by West.
A big turn of momentum. It is Lakota West football after the big fumble recovery by Jacob Asbeck. One of the leading defensive players, not only on this team, but in the GMC as well. See Bolden, the handoff. That is Giovanni Wilson. He's going to fight to the 45-yard.
Quarterbacks who you have to fear anytime you come up against them.
After the Giovanni Wilson receiving touchdown, now 18 touchdowns on the year for Mitch Bolden as he gets the pass off there. I believe that is. Now 8 minutes, 30 seconds to go. 1st and 10 from the Fairfield 38. Bolden looking to throw. Looks deep down the right sideline. That's Brendan Remy and caught! Right at the 10-yard line, stumbles, and now we will have a 1st and goal to go for our Firebirds.
Right there, Brendan Remy with back-to-back.
Here in the 4th quarter, now would be the best time for this Firebirds team to step up and take that lead. See the snap taken by Bolden, keeper up the middle. Does he push for it? Looks like a touchdown. It's signaled a
Touchdown!
Lakota West. Mitch Bolden punches it across the goal line. Chalk it up 6 more for the Firebirds. The PAT on the way from Tyler Bond. 7:42 on the clock. Fairfield down for the first time tonight. And now we are off. Low line drive of kick. Muffed by Fairfield. Scooped up at the 5-yard line. They're going to take it to the 15, maybe across the 15 to the 16-yard line. We'll see 1st and 10 for Fairfield. In the way of defense put up by Fairfield. See the keeper from Talon Fisher running out to the left side. He finds a hole, barely dragged down. That was Ben Minnick, able to wrap him up by the close competition here. Lakota West is leading for the first time today. It's a 7-point, 24-17 lead. Talon Fisher looking to throw. He's going to evade towards that Fairfield sideline. He's pushing now for the first down. Finally brought down. That was Ben Minnick, one of those guys in on the tax.
This ball, and his legs are going to try carrying him. Now let's see what happens.
Lakota West stacking that defensive line, putting all the big bodies up front. Talon goes for it. There is a pile. It looked like he got it from our vantage point. If you are a Fairfield fan, I don't know how many expletives you're yelling at these referees, but you need this call to go your way. And it looks like Fairfield got it. They seem very happy about the call. It looks like we're going to see the punt team out. So they're not going to go for it. They do have all 3 timeouts, 3 minutes, 12 seconds on the game clock. It'll be Talon Fisher, quarterback and punter, to boot it away. Very high kick, fair catch called for. Brennan Remy at the 24-yard line.
Lakota West. Will we see it happen? Here we go.
Bolden and Gonzalez in the backfield. It'll be a handoff to Gonzalez. Loss of yards. Looked like he lost a good 4 or 5 there. So a force. That one might have been his biggest on the season. You'll see Ben Minnick out to punt once again. Snap taken. Booted up and away. A very solid punt for the Notre Dame commit. And that'll be taken at about the 24-yard line. Team to throw the ball against Lakota West. They're throwing it into a top-tier secondary. Multiple D1 commits. And that's exactly what they'll do here. Talon Fisher looking to throw. He is on the move. Going to cut it back. He's going to end up throwing it to his man. That's Michael Figgins at around the 40-yard line of Fairfield. Now in that final 60-second point. A big game. We've seen it all game. The energy out here has been incredible. So you see Fisher back to throw. Tabron Benny Powell makes the jump, but he's unable to get a hand on it. That pass is complete to wide receiver Noah King. And Fisher in the backfield with his backup running back, Juster Svatke. Will be lined up to Talon's left. See, sort of low snap. Talon gonna run with it up the middle. Micah Markley chasing after. Talon's got the first. He's got more. He's gonna step out of bounds. He's in the red zone's late hit there, and the yellow flags come out. No doubt about it. That is gonna be a late hit penalty on Lakota West.
Talon injured after that late hit, it appears.
That is number 4, Kieran Love. It'll be 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Kieran looks for the end zone. It's caught! Fairfield with a touchdown. And they're a PAT away from tying up this ball game. 15 seconds on the game clock. And what a play we just witnessed from the backup quarterback.
They started around the 15. We apologize for that, but here we go.
3rd and 5, a big 3rd and 5 at that. Bolden and Gonzalez lining up in the backfield. Bolden has time to throw, throws across the middle. Ben Minnick incomplete. Penalty flag on the field. It looks like that is going to be called DPI by the looks of it.
Because the ball's not going anywhere. Might as well just have the center reach it across.
For real this time. Bolden takes a step. The ball is out. Who scooped it? They signal touchdown. They signaled Lakota West, recovered it in the end zone. It was a forward fumble. And we'll see Fairfield line up at that 20-yard line. See Talon Fisher keeping the ball tripped up right at that 12-yard line. From the 9-yard line, 2nd and goal to go. Talon Fisher lining up in the backfield. Jordan Jackson alongside him. We see the fake jet sweep handoff. Talon Fisher up the middle, tripped up, falling down at about the 2-yard line. Potentially the final down of the ball game. Lakota West loading the box. Talon Fisher, the sneak. And he got it. The offensive line shoving him across the goal line into the end zone. And we are an extra point away from once again being right back to a brand new ball game. Got it, looking to put 6 more, ideally 7 with the PAT up on the board. once again starting from the 20-yard line. See the snap taken. Bolden under pressure, evades to his left, scrambles for 5, pushes up inside the 10. It looks like that'll be a first down, so we'll see.
And keep their undefeated perfect season alive.
That homecoming energy coming out in this Fairfield student section. Bolden up the middle, and he's going to be wrapped up. That's a loss of yards.
So far, we haven't been able to stop them. And so I see this, instead of being and taking that field goal, they go for 4.
Big 3rd down and 2. Mitch Bolden looking to throw, hits Ben Minnick across the middle. Caught at the 5, he falls down around the 4 or 3. And Ben Minnick, the 2 receivers, out towards that Fairfield sideline. It'll be Brennan Remy and Giovanni Gonzalez on the right. Bolden with time to throw. Evades pressure, rolls out to his right. He's going to run for a touchdown inside the pylon. Chalk it up, 6 more for Lakota West, and a PAT away from a 7-point lead.
Play from both sides for most of the game. This game has been excellent football and an excellent night.
Jordan Jackson, the man in motion. Tell him, ball's out! Ball's out!
It's fumbled!
Elijah Davis
wins the game as he runs it back!
Elijah Davis scoops up the football, takes it to the house. What a walk-off victory! Lakota West stuns the fans here at Fairfield. An absolute ball game we have witnessed. What a victory for our Lakota West football Firebirds. From Nick Johnson, Grant Higaman, Dimitri Fizik, Alyssa Wise, Zach Bryant, and Lucas Moody, all up here, the entire crew. Thank you for tuning in to this incredible West victory.